Okay, today we're going to be reviewing the GoPro HERO7 Black. This is a 4K 60 frames per second. We're going to go through the menu display, all the settings on the back end, and then we're also going to go through a review of the actual hardware itself, the setup, and give you an overview of all the external features. Here we go. So overall, the GoPro as itself is a waterproof case, I believe down to 30 feet. You might want to source that. This case is actually the standard case that comes with GoPro when you buy the HERO7 Black. I have it on a 360 pivot ball base, but it does not come with that. It comes with your standard stationary one that rotates forward and back. Let's talk about the negatives real quick. The only negative I really have about this case is the fact that the cutout right here on the side of it, if you're wanting to have an external mic, you cannot actually pull down the flap and open it up to put your GoPro adapter for an external mic in here. You actually have to remove this from the case and actually end up buying a separate housing for it. So, you know, ideally it would be a lot better if GoPro would just go ahead and take this little cutout maybe a little bit higher, so that way if people don't have to buy another case and they can actually just pull this flap down and open it up and put in their mic inputs there. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So as you can see right here, this is the side of it. This is the flap I'm referencing. You can see that it actually comes all the way up to here and then comes back down, and the case just is not wide enough for that to happen. And that's where the connectors will go in. You also have a waterproof little seal right there. That's the seal for the waterproof housing for those connections. But again, if this flap could just be opened from that case, it'd be a lot easier. It does have a kind of matte-like finish. I do enjoy it. Underneath, you're going to have your compartment down there for your battery and your micro SD card. Let's go through the back features. As you can see here, this is going to be my display on the top left for how much time is left on the memory card. Top right is going to be your battery level, 82%. The mode I'm in, which is video. As well down here, it shows your 4K 60 frames per second with wide view. And if you scroll to the right, it's going to give the option for a photo, and you scroll to the left, it's going to give you an option for your time lapse. Okay. On the back end settings, let's hit our display at the bottom. Once we touch that, it's going to give us video settings. As you can see here, I'm at 4K at 60 frames per second with a wide field of view. Low light is off. Stabilization is on. That's new to the HERO7, which will eliminate the option to have to use a gimbal for stability, which we'll test here in a little bit. Pro Tune is on. I always use the Pro Tune. Reason being is I can control my shutter speed, my EV compensation, my white balance, my ISO max, my sharpness. If you want to do the GoPro enhancer color, you have the option to elect that. Raw audio is high, mic is auto, and your PT settings you can reset as well. In the next part of the video, what we'll do is we'll go through a live demonstration with the GoPro and look at the footage. Here's a live demonstration inside my house. It's kind of echoing right now. Testing the settings with bright natural light, okay? And I'm currently holding the GoPro on a little monopod, so no gimbal. Here's a little bit darker low light inside, how it handles. And then we'll head outside and look. It's actually currently raining, but we'll see outside and see what it looks like in low light. So here's the outside.